The theme was unemployment among young people. And what do they miss or must develop for success of their inclusion on the labour market? And I'm very surprised about this list. On my table all said they will never do this. I don't know why you have these ideas and you never choose them. You told me that young people are too educated, maybe 2 or 3 even different fields you graduate, or you learn more and more and more, and then you feel that you have to have a very good salary and there are no jobs for you. And nobody mentioned that they would like to be in this kind of business. Somebody told that you're used to jump in one jump, like old times 10 steps. You imagine that you are there already, but you are too lazy to take step by step to reach there. And about more personal things, laziness was the main thing. Many, especially girls, do that. And your parents are too easily supporting you. Like in old times, when you reached your age, the parents said you go and work, you start somewhere. But now they support you like 10 years and you get used to it. And personal, what else? About maybe it's a problem of the system, of the educational system. And you learn, yes, many years, but it's only theory. And not enough practical things you can actually do with real people, with real situations, in the real world. As you can see, you're still in virtual world even during this. So you are not here anymore, you are somewhere, like that. And this one problem. In some countries, it was surprising that language is a problem. You know, the rules were like some years ago that you didn't learn enough, for example, even English, and now you go to the labor market and you discover that nobody wants you. Because the businesses go international, so you have to have more languages. And maybe in system also the problem that that system or government is led by people who have done it like 20-30 years in a row. It's very difficult to change something, and so you feel that you can accomplish more, but they don't understand it yet. And the biggest problem that every group told me, it's like this dead circle. And even you also said, when young people, when you start your company, you find somebody experienced, it's easier. But then you complain that nobody wants us, because I graduate, I have no experience, and in the job market they need like 2 or 3 years of experience, where should I take it? So it seems like a closed circle, or dead circle. With this practice thing or this internship, there are 2 sides. It would be better if you work more, but in some cases the companies get used to it, and they see that it's free workforce. So you are there for 3 or 4 months. You can go and they take the new one, and they never pay. At least they can say 1 or 2 workplaces. Maybe they're not so important, but still some people thought that if you are very good during your internship, maybe there is a chance that they contact you or say after the internship, when you finish or when you graduate, come to us. But then you have to be good, really, not in your mind. And one reason why young people, they learn so much, actually it's because the first choice is often wrong. You graduate and you discover it's not for me. And you start another circle and another circle. And then you are so graduated with many diplomas and you go to employer and he doesn't need you because higher graduation means higher salary, but we don't need so graduated maybe person. Maybe we need somebody just 5 years studies and become. And not easy to move if you find job in another place that is far from you. You are used to live with your parents, no cost, and one day you maybe there is job, but you're afraid, or maybe it's too costly also. You have to arrange somehow you're living there, and maybe at the start it's frightening. And I asked also what should be done. I think the most realistic thing, actually it's not real, but the easiest thing to do for governments, not to raise the pension age all the time. Let them live longer, but don't make them work longer, because you know this age is last 10 years it has risen 4 years, but it's 3-4 years now cap for the people who enter the job labor market. And another thing is just, we have done it earlier in the history. We used to work like 60, now we work 40 hours a week. Maybe one day government should decide, okay, next year the work week is 30 hours. The work should be done anyway, so it would give a lot of workplaces, at least at the start. And maybe and there was also thoughts about the smaller communities and smaller countries even. It's difficult to enter the labor market because everybody knows everybody, and of course the employer would prefer somebody he knows already, and it's not miracle. Most of them are the family or friends, so it's very difficult to enter in a wrong, not your circle. So Iceland told this program that the whole country knows each other. And I think I have given you the most of the points I heard. And yes, the easiest way is to lower the working time or make vacations longer. It's for a start. I didn't talk about these differences in opening your own company. I asked all the groups, if you can't find the job to work for other people, why don't you open? The first was money, of course, if you want to do something bigger. But the second was, I was surprised about, in some countries still, the bureaucracy of 6-7 months. Somebody said, maybe it's rumors, you haven't done it yourself, but I was surprised because in Estonia there is a law that creating a company shouldn't take more than 3 days. It's online, you don't run with your papers somewhere, so it's all connected. And I hope you will change it one day also.
Thank you.